Stadium in Foxborough. It's Week 11 of the NFL. EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 2-yard line. Now it's Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Taken down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 20 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
He's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their line, but could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Hunt. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, and bursts through it for a solid gain.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Oakland toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mark Andrews hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Throwing on first down. Carpenter escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Falcons.
From the gun, Carpenter toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And that'll bring up second down.
The second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Falcons 0.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. On second down, it's Hunt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Looking to throw. Oakley. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Oakley. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Oakley firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw on second down. Oakley flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oakley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Roughing the passer defense.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Penny will try to punch it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Kick by Sanders is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on in camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Carpenter. And would complete to Keene, the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is going to have the Falcons first down, at least.
We have this dude back there. They fucking pull us forward.
The length of the football.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up the offensive lineman? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down now, it's Bates, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On first down, Carpenter steps away. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Patriots take over. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on third down, Oakley. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Now Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Back to throw. Oakley. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Back now in Foxborough. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start. start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Carpenter. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carpenter. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to roam now. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. A good pickup there at 22.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw on second down. Carpenter. His throw incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. Third down here.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Every now and then I can speak from experience.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Sam Hubbard just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Oakland. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run again with Hunt. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oakland. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 15. And time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball and puts it right out.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks.